Not him walking in when she's DJing. That was f***ing crazy. Do you know what that means? That was crazy. He walked in on her doing that. Can you believe that? It was like, oh, we were all like, what the fuck? Like, we were just like, huh? Okay, hold on. Is it light enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Here are my notes. He's scary, not hot. Why do they have a sibling relationship? They should have been marketed not as hot and heavy because it's not like that. This for sure cannot be the same Margot Robbie that filmed Barbie. It's giving nada. It's like they're in two different movies. I'm confused. The age gap was very prevalent. That I'm gonna elaborate on. I felt like that they definitely filmed this right before they filmed Frankenstein. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it felt like that he was really young when he filmed this. I felt like I was seeing Jacob Elordi's performance as like Nate in Euphoria. Charlie XCX does not work in this movie. Charlie XCX did the soundtrack for the movie. So she did the soundtrack for the movie. It was like a big deal. That's what they're falling in love and again, falling in love and again. And the thing is, she did the whole soundtrack. I'm gonna take my hair down. I feel like it looks better down. Does it look better down? But yeah, it didn't work. A lot of this movie didn't really mean anything. It felt like the actual central plot got kind of lost. I feel like nothing ever started. We were always waiting, and the end had a good payoff, but it felt like we were always waiting for the end, which I don't like in a movie. It would be more impactful. It would be more impactful if she had to marry for money. Okay, so basically the main character marries for money and she doesn't marry her true love. And I said that it would be more impactful if she married for money, but if her true love was gay. And I still stand by that. I just heard the thought, am I supposed to feel bad for her? I felt like that the whole second act into the third act. Am I supposed to feel bad for her? I didn't. His earring is hot. Jacob Elordi's earring was hot. That was the only thing I found good. He was really good in Frankenstein, and I feel like he grew more in Frankenstein than this. Maybe it's just the direction. I mean, Guillermo del Toro in Frankenstein, you're gonna get a better performance than Emerald Fennel. Oh my god, he did Saltburn. That's why he did this. I didn't even realize that was why. Okay, my last couple of thoughts. I hope his sister hurts her. That goes without saying if you saw the film. There was a scene where he goes, "You're not my friend." And I thought of the Rowley scene from Diary of a Wimpy Kid where he's like, we're not friends anymore.
Don't call me. Don't come by my house. We're done.
So basically they get into an affair and I'm like, why does she not just leave her husband? Oh my god. They marketed this movie as being sexy and hot and like, bring your friends. Come see it on Galentines Day, which is what I did tonight. The sexiest thing was, and I say this in air quotes, to an audience, was he was putting his fingers in her mouth. Okay? If that's the sexiest thing you think could happen in a movie, you have not seen sexy movies. You have not seen couples with chemistry. You have not seen Kate and Anthony in Bridgerton. That's the sexiest thing I've seen on screen. And this doesn't even come close. Not even in the top 5. Not the top 10, not the top 20. I said I hate them. My next thought was I hate them. We're gearing towards the end of the movie. I hate them. Their heart's not in it. I said, this is not hot. It's scary. In all caps, I said it's scary. And I just said racism. I did feel like, and I always think about the fact that if I'm watching a film and I feel like I want to watch other films, that's a good indicator because they got the tone right and they got the idea of what they were trying to deliver across in a different way. Maybe it's not what they specifically wanted, which I feel in this case, I don't feel like I attached to Wuthering Heights as much as they wanted me to with the marketing, but I do feel like I got out an experience of wanting to watch similar types of movies. Like, I got out of this wanting to rewatch Hamnet, wanting to watch Little Women, wanting to watch a period piece like Pride and Prejudice. I did not want to watch Wuthering Heights anymore. By the end, I was over it. I think a lot of the source material was underutilized, especially the character Nellie. I was rooting for her the entire time, and every time she had screen time, I was just there with her. I did not like Catherine and Heathcliff at all. I felt like they were, obviously in the book, are self-centered, and I felt like in the film they were also self-centered in a way that was a disservice to the audience, where we weren't with them anymore at a certain point, which is okay. I don't think that the audience needs to be with protagonists the whole time because they don't need to be heroes. But this film was marketed a lot different than it actually came off as a viewer viewing the actual film. All in all, I give Wuthering Heights 2026 a 2.5 out of 5.